following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
It's the source of your signal.
Yep. The trailer seems to be the source of the signal. What if they're going to move in base?
Or if they were just moving the base. If we step in and intervene, we might lose the rest of the trail.
Trail's not going anywhere. The tides are blowing off. You let these things play out, but again, the police are going to turn up and...
I think we should help the woman who's fighting them.
Is she fighting them both?
She is fighting on the side of the Bedoans.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we have a semi-relationship with the Vidoans. Right? Believe in them.
What you mean is that you owe them.
Yeah, and this will
we
be...
owe Ligba.
Which means you owe Papa Doc, which means you owe them.
This will be a good way of
This...
getting in their good graces.
Yeah.
I sum it up.
Thought I'd be fighting on the side of the Vidoans.
Pick a form, any form. That's, you know, when you're
Warhorse Adventure.
Into the game case. Which is all well and good. It hasn't been mixed up for some reason. I'll go with Tarot.
It's combat. I still think you should change your name to Hoarfrost. It's a real thing. What?
Yes, I know.
Also, it sounds like Hoarfrost.
Yes, thank you.
Slut. What I'm implying is you sleep around. And it's a negative thing.
But I don't.
And if you were a man, it would be fine.
Yeah, conquests. That's the way that works. So, are we
Same player as Sophia.
Are we initiativing, or is this?
I mean, yes, you are.
Okay, sweet. 10.
Regular form. 18.
19. I don't normally go first.
Who said you were going first?
Well, you know.
Out of us.
Out of us.
18.
I'm 10, so. Well, I suppose Terrace probably does he have a higher agility than most of your other characters, I'm guessing.
No.
No?
I just rolled an 18.
Okay.
For simplicity, when we make an initiative check, for forms that have different levels of agility, we just keep using the initial number. What is it? Do we change it?
No, I keep mine the
If
same.
you change, you can stay the same.
Yeah.
With the initiative at the start of combat. Sweet.
For that reason, it'll start getting complicated. Going, oh, I've just changed forms. I've now got a +2 on that.
Yeah, you go up.
Or -2. Just no. Just
That's how I was hoping we would
make
play
it
that.
simple.
Right. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting something here, so please forgive the slight silence. If anyone wants to discuss how they're going to deal with this, they can do so now.
So how many on each side?
Thank you, finally, God. There appear to be 3 Black Rose Syndicate members and 3 Vidoans.
Plus Ballista.
Plus Ballista.
And her rocket launcher appears she's abandoned it, right?
Because it's a single use.
Yeah.
She appears to be wading in with some kind of pistol into melee. And one of the Black Rose Syndicates is there's a definitely more ostentatious outfit. Long coat and black sunglasses, looks like from the Matrix, and like this dark blue body.
Okay, he's going to be
With a
harder
rose
to
hat.
Well, this is actually the first time we've seen the Syndicate themselves.
Yeah.
The Vidoans using makeshift weapons. What are the Black Rose using?
They appear to be using a mixture of strange weapons that look like they have a pistol grip and a long blade like that, and English broadsword style weapons.
Interesting.
And it is apparent from watching the initial clash that they are experts at using these. There's very little like, oh, I don't really know what to do. It's like very clear, defined movements.
So we might actually need to step in.
It kicks off. Axe!
I'm going to go around the vehicle and approach the truck. So I'm going to avoid combat.
The fight is taking place along the side of the truck.
So I'm going to avoid combat and go to the cab.
Okay. You're going around the back. Okay. Yep, you can do that.
So I'll see if there's anyone there also, but again, I won't be able to see inside the truck, so I'm just seeing if there's anyone else around the back of the truck. Perception is 22.
You don't think you see anyone.
Right.
Was that it?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
One beat.
Yeah.
Drop out of the driver's seat and close the door. Crouch by the front of the truck. Pull out the bow. And I can't do a set-based check. I just want to check and see if there's. I can't take a shot at the moment. With the sound of the fighting, my hearing isn't particularly great, but I want to visually check down. Is this happening at an intersection?
Yes.
Okay, I want to look down the bits of the intersection that I can see and see if there are, one, the flashing lights of the law, or two, other gang members coming.
That's going to be a little easier on you because of your very specific definition of what you're looking for.
And I give it 30.
You don't see any police indications, and you don't see any obvious signs of backup. You don't see like distinctive Dodoan colors or any Black Rose Syndicate-y people. There are pretty much no vehicles traveling this way at all.
Yeah, and
so it looks clear.
If there are civilians, they're heading away.
This area seems to be an industry commercial region. There's a lot of shut shops. Some of them are like, there's like little food places that are closed. There's like 2-story, like what you would call inventor sheds that are also, there's a lot of dark lights. There don't seem to be any lights on. There's street lights, obviously, but you don't see any indications of an active civilian population at the moment.
Right.
With a good check like that, that's pretty certain. That it? Ballista's turn, and she is going to pistol whip one of the Black Rose Syndicate guys. That's a hit. Toughness check. That's 1 great failure, and then she is going to use swift melee shot to transition that into a follow-up shot. And a toughness check. And a fortitude check. He doesn't bleed out, but he is down. Guy goes down in a heap, his sword clatters to the ground and breaks into a million pieces.
Damn it.
So it wasn't the more ostentatiously dressed one?
No.
It wasn't, okay. So
A normal guy who has he has like some red paneling on his gloves, but otherwise is just sort of dressed in a short coat. He's got like very short hair, European model cut, got very fine cheekbones. He looks very attractive. Like if you've seen Die Hard, you know the guys who invaded the Nakatomi Tower. They're all very attractive, sort of German model types. He looks kind of like that. Broad shoulders, about 6 foot tall. Of course, he rolled a 1 toughness, which is why I needed to do the fortitude check to see if she's killed him with like 1 shot there, but he didn't. So he has fallen down. As a reaction, the ostentatious one exhorts him to stay alive, and he does. He is stabilized.
Is that just like through words or through mystical looking memes?
They go, "Don't fall down! You are better than this! I am Lanius, and I command you to rise!" And he is stabilized, and because they have Black Rose leadership, he is now conscious, but cannot participate in the combat. Right, next one up is the guy who just fell down, and he is going to crawl away from combat. He is very obvious about it, though, going like, "Ah! Ooh! Ee! Ah!"
Is he crawling towards anything in particular?
He's crawling under the truck to get away from the combat, like you know the area where cars and Fast and the Furious like to go.
Yes.
But can't because Mustangs don't have the clearance for that. Which is fine though, because all of the cars are CG, and obviously so. Like Initial D has better looking cars than the very specific one I'm thinking of. I know these days their actual digital car effects are really good. Right, and the other non-ostentatious Black Rose Syndicate member is going to take a swing at Ballista, and he's going to hit with his gun sword thing. And she's going to fail her toughness check by... okay, Ballista appears to be lightly stunned by that. The Doan member runs up and is like, "Don't worry, I got you! Or not!" the Black Rose, he like runs forward with his lead pipe, and he takes a mighty swing. The Black Rose member like moves like liquid and just goes like riposte and knocks it out of the way. Soviet,
I was still in
go
the
on,
vehicle.
kill everyone.
No.
Kill Ballista
I'm
first.
gonna go out the... Wait, do we have a skylight in this one like we do in George?
No.
No, okay, I'll just get out the... I was in the back anyway, so I'll get out the back, and then to just get there faster, I'll ice disc my way over.
So you're more like using it to just sort of skim.
Yeah,
Okay, yep, you can do that.
so that I can at least make a cool entrance.
Let me roll for that. Yeah, no, that's a thing. Roll a presence check.
We should all take calling.
Are you coming?
Match 20.
Are you coming? That's the third one. Are you coming in such a way that it's obvious which side you're on?
Yes.
Okay, so with the nat 20 in my reaction checks, the Vidoans are exhorted by this, and they're like, "Yeah!" And that gives them a circumstance bonus on their checks. And your team members also feel like, "Ah, yes, Soviet's got her game on. She's got this."
Stay frosty. It's ice to assist you.
Oh, there's a bonus gone.
Thank you.
Oh, is this for these two for having to put up with that?
No, you came in with such an awesome bonus effect that the effect they will get is they get an extra hero point. Because you super performed on that, even though your lines are fucking terrible.
Yes.
But at least they're better than Takeshi 69's, whose lines include things like, "Hey, are you underage? On my dick." "Oh, did you go to prison? I think he did." And of course he's going to get off early, unfortunately, which means we're still never going to hear a mumble rapper complete a sentence.
Can I also attack, or would
I'm
that
going to allow this,
Okay.
even though you probably shouldn't be able to, because opening a door is an action. I'm going to allow this. I mean, you rolled a
Okay.
20. Everyone's super impressed. I'm going to give the bad guys a circumstance bonus because you
Now,
super announced your
I
presence.
know the rules. I'm going to go for non-major guy. You don't attack the major guy first. You go for the minions first. So,
Oh, that's good because they're last because they rolled the worst.
so the guy
I
who's
actually
still in
want
the
to do
fight,
the thing.
ice ball. 15.
That's your 2 hit, right?
Yes. Wait me enough.
So that defense always wins. You're exactly on.
Okay.
So that guy who just riposted again, he like does another matrix dodge. You know, he's just like, yeah, comes back up, and he's like, "Your tricks won't work on me. I have the power. I have the power of the Black Rose Syndicate on my side." Okay, the Doan runs up, and while he's doing that, oh, that's a hit. Looks like your distraction worked. His body armor takes the hit, though. He's like, "Ah, yeah!"
When he's real into
The Doan's just like, monster. Fuck it. Reaction. Light bulb.
Oh.
His eyes grey out and he becomes like very vascular. Lower dust, Ken. It's your friend this time. The Vidoans are a sort of mystical Bokor kind of Jamaican Haitian sect, and one of their primary drugs is some of their enforcers get a thing called lower dust, which turns them into very tough, tanky, unstoppable roid monsters. Like, think Bane kind of levels, but temporarily and with massive side effects.
Yeah.
That's just to fill you in on what's going on here, so you're not just going
I know.
like, so he inhaled a light bulb's full of dust, a big deal. Not the time, bro. Second Vidoa misses out on his turn because he's just so distracted by your awesomeness. I rolled a 1 and it's good enough.
Fair enough.
Right. Black Rose Syndicate member cast their sword to the side in a big pose, and they go like, "Your will not stand against Lanius. I have the power of the Black Rose Syndicate on my side." And a Vidoan just falls like that lower dust of Vidoan just goes like, and falls over.
So, raised eyebrows that as a reaction to that.
So why notice magic there?
No,
Just make sure.
you are entitled to make that check. And then his move action will be consumed with a thing you don't know what is. He just like sweeps his coat back around, brings out the sword into a defensive pass, and then he makes an intimidation check. You should give up now! Willpowers. You're not counted, you're out of line of sight. You're looking for an 11.
I rolled an 11.
So
So,
you don't think you're going to give up.
Yeah, 14.
You don't think you're going to give up. And, oh shit, Ballista's stunned. She has 7s and can't make a rolled check. She has given up. Not that she can do anything about it right now because she's stunned. Right, back around to X.
So I'll look inside the cab, see if there's anyone.
There's an unconscious Black Rose Syndicate driver there who looks like he's had all his gear taken off of him.
Interesting.
How do you know it's a Black Rose Syndicate person?
He's
if got his clothes
dressed in a
taken
black
off?
coat. He has a rose stitched into his
It has
body
the
armor,
red
and
gloves.
has the gloves, and his gloves have a red panel in them, like that.
Can I get the keys to the truck?
Yes, you can.
Then I'll take the keys to the
I've
truck.
taken the keys from the truck.
I will
Add them to your inventory.
hide them outside somewhere. Just,
Throw them down a drain.
no, I still want to know where they are, but I just don't want them to know, obviously.
Roll for perception check to look for a good place, and then I'll quickly use this time to think.
You don't actually have your game case on you when you're informed, do you?
No, it becomes
No.
a part of me.
Then that's
Like-
the only thing that comes back. Your
Yes.
original.
That, and,
Anything he has on him when he transforms comes back.
that and the Krell.
Right, so
No.
only things get
Don't you
deleted
just
if you have
charge
them on
them
you
and
when
have them
you
into the
shift.
distance?
Yeah.
But I suppose it's still
No,
gonna be-
but
When you
we
enter
still
form,
want the
then you
truck.
shift it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want them
What'd you get to?
So perception was 19.
You could hide them in the wheel arch of a car that's just parked over there.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
And that'd be my move
Okay. Yep.
and all that.
1P. There is currently one Black Rose Syndicate and an enhanced Black Rose Syndicate guy standing.
The regular guy from my crouched position where hopefully he
He's-
isn't aware of
Guy's
me.
totally into it, yeah.
I'm gonna take a cold shot at his leg with the bow.
Ooh.
Will a 30 be enough?
For a cold shot to the leg? Yes.
DC 17.
Your arrow streaks directly towards his leg. Lanius activates his prepared action, aid other, specifically deflect. And he flicks his blade out and ricochets the arrow, splitting it lengthways down the middle into two half arrows that pass on either side of the guy. He's just like,
Impressive.
I mean, it's that impressive you could have made a perception check against him, but you didn't. You didn't want to know anything about it.
They don't care about him. He's just a bad guy. We're just gonna break his collarbone later anyway.
You can also get a praise as a advantage.
He can't be as tough as that one spotter that I fought.
Yeah, I still need a name for that guy.
Toxic Avenger.
I thought of it, but I'm like, that's already a thing.
Yeah.
Callista cannot take her turn. She's going to stumble vaguely away from the fight. Right. Black Rose Syndicate member is going to attack the remaining standing Badoan. He's like, see, you cannot stand before us! Whoa. Okay. Badoan makes a toughness check. Against a critical 20. What away was too rubbish. Oh shit, okay. Right, that Badoan is badly injured and he falls to the ground. Going, ah! God damn, man! And it looks like he is going to be unconscious. When the lead pipe is going to attack back. Oh, yeah. Double check that. Yes, indeed. He has struck that Black Rose Syndicate member. Be like, maybe this will wipe that smile off your face. Bang! Ah! My face! My beautiful face! My modeling career! And then we get to Soviet.
No, just four.
Talk about the balls. Wonderful.
Hero point exchange.
That's better. That's a 19 on the die, so that's 29.
Okay, that's a hit. That's a damage rank 10, so that's 25. Toughness check against 25. That's 18 plus 3. That's 1 degree of failure. You hit Black Rose Syndicate guy from the side and he's like, ah! What is up with my face? You'll pay for this, bitch! Now Black Rose Syndicate member 3 will go to Soviet who's like, you have interfered long enough! Ha ha! I need you to make a check. Versus quickly looking up the number. It's a willpower check.
Figured.
I'm sorry, it's a fortitude check.
Oh. Rolling?
Yes, you roll it. And you are looking at a 20.
Hand it over quick.
But that's my last one.
You are probably going to need it for something else.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Do you...
Do you want one
I'll-
of those?
Okay, so
No,
long
I'll
story
take it.
short, you are asleep.
I'll
You
just
fall safely to the ground and fall asleep.
Put you asleep without yelling, sleep!
Alright.
I mean, he could have just made a
He
hissing
finishes his
sound.
flourish and goes, ha 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 ha! Not even the mighty whoever the fuck that is can stand against the Black Rose! Join us! I am Lanius! For his move action, he is going to leap onto the top of the tanker and go like, ha ha ha! X. Give it to him.
So is the guy under the truck still alive?
He's making it. He's kind of out of their visual range, so I am not describing what's going on with that guy. But he cannot participate in combat by rule. So he will be falling away. And he is stabilized, so he can't die at this point unless they do something else to him.
Don't look at me,
I was just asking.
asshole.
Who has the biggest kill count here?
Technically, me.
More than
3 million.
Yeah.
Did you like collapse a dimension or something? Yeah.
He's now up on top of the truck.
Yes, yes.
Right, then I'll get up on the truck and I will charge a card and throw it at him.
Ah,
You should have checked what stickers were on the truck first. Has
it's
can.
not a cylindrical truck. It's like a square-sided stock truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, it's a comic book segment. It could have milk on the side and it would still
Still
explode.
explodes. Oh shit. 16. is 23.
Crush your ass.
What's the power rank on that?
7.
Card explodes against him. He's like, ah! Ah! They seek to surround us. We won't be betrayed by that technique, he says, having taken a point of damage.
Having been betrayed by that technique.
Yes. Wumpy.
There's still other guy.
Yep, the Soviet has fallen over.
And
This guy appears to have some kind of power.
And one Vidoan left?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to walk forward, set the bow down on the bonnet of our truck as I go. Is it to break into a million pieces?
No.
Okay. And shift into the buffalo as I walk across.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then just point at the remaining regular black rose. Up to him where he comes at me, bro.
Yeah, he'll come at you, bro. Alright.
Yeah.
He'll come towards you, but this one will be like, ah! 19.
Yes.
Right. Check is 18.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
19.
Battered aside.
Beefy buffalo arm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's easy. Yeah. But number 3's going to come up from behind him with a lead pipe try kneecap. Jeez, you suck. Whiff. So he gets asleep.
All the power of the Vidoans is in their leadership.
No, Syndicate Lanius will take a quick assessment. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day.
Don't let him get away.
Oh, he's getting away. He's a naked
All
guy.
of the lights in the area just go out. And in the dark, you can see nothing. And for all you know, he's still there.
Does your card to create a light?
I'll wait till it's my turn.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
A charge card.
Do you have light generation or anything?
Not really, but it's because it's
You might
psychic.
have- you might
It's
have-
The
a-
area immediately around you becomes bathed in pink light.
Yeah. And where he was,
You don't see anything.
I'll whip the card in that direction.
It flies into a building across the street and just goes damaging it slightly.
Yeah. He's gone. Check on anyone.
So I go back, or is there other turns? Or,
Yeah, it's your turn. You're in pitch blackness.
using scent to make a perception.
There's still a guy in front of you.
So he's still there, sniffing around for that Lanius fellow.
Oh, so you're distracted from the guy right in front
Yeah,
of you.
that's fine. Fools aren't allowed. Buffalo's perception is slightly different.
How could you detect him though? And does he smell like?
Well, that's
Probably
like I would have
rose.
required some kind of perception check on him to get that scent.
Then I'll just be smelling for anyone over by Xander who isn't Xander.
He smells like fucking rose perfume.
There's a guy there who smells of expensive French cologne
There we go.
near where Xander should be.
Do I know from experience that...
Well, you've never made a scent perception check to register what Xander smells like.
And also,
so
I'm
you
not
don't-
Xander.
Well, I meant, I've forgotten the... Gambit, but not Gambit.
You can say that tarot.
Tarot, yeah. I'll just womp the guy in front of me.
Okay.
And I know it can't be the Vidoan because he wouldn't be in my womping range.
You're gonna wumpy
He
wumpus
just
him?
wants to whomp a whompers whoop! Oh, Wumpy! Don't you whomp a whoopy!
He's getting womped.
Wumpy!
8, so 20. What's he rolling for?
Got him. It's toughness check.
Oh, no, there was a 23 for the toughness, so it was a 20 total to hit.
Well, you got him.
Yeah.
Thud. Hits the ground. Sword breaks into a million pieces, of course. His gas mask cracks.
Hit a gas mask.
Attached with belt. No one perceived accurately on any of them, so you didn't get more detailed insights. What I tell you last week about taking the initiative to do your checks. As far as you know, combat is over.
I'll move in that direction.
5 minutes later, the lights sort of go and come back on.
I will now confirm what terror smells like.
And she wakes up.
Where's
It
Soviet?
smells like expensive French cologne.
What happened?
The light comes on and a giant buffalo is sniffing you.
Where's the...
What are you doing?
I need to confirm your scent for later. Your scent for later. Your scent for later. Your scent for later.